90.5 WASU FM. I'm Alicia, and you are listening to your college, your station, your music, the app.
WASU is a college radio station at App State University. It was established in 1972 and continues to provide App State and the Boone community with music and events to this day.
WASU was created back in 1972 when it first went on the air, and it was created by students that were here at the university at the time with some faculty advisors. And it went on the air in 72 as a rock radio station, and they felt like it was necessary to be able to really provide the students with a way to ensure or increase the likelihood they could actually get into broadcasting, the ones that wanted to get into radio. So here they could get hands-on experience and not only learn how it's done, but actually go on the air and do it. And it's been over 40 years now. It's been a pretty good run for this college radio station.
Music in Boone has been changing over the years. It used to be only specific on local music, but as the years change, WASU is changing with the time. So the music is playing a more mainstream role in the community, and we've gotten a lot of positive feedback, but we also include the local music. We have a lot of local bands here in Boone that we definitely try to get on air to kind of give them the spotlight to be heard on a local and national radio station.
WASU has from the beginning been a student-focused radio station programming to the students of Appalachian State University, but its real purpose to be a learning lab for the students to want to get into broadcasting as a career.
WASU is an award-winning college radio station. In 1997, the station was named College Radio Station of the Year, and in 2012, they won the MTV College Radio Woody Award. Today, it is easy to think that radio is on the decline, but this is not necessarily true, and WASU is no exception.
It's a fascinating time to be living, I think, but also a fascinating time to be in the industry. I'll show you, and no one would be surprised when I say this, that this has changed almost everything. And the exciting thing to me is while a lot of media is suffering, I would say radio is not suffering as much as it is fragmenting, because there's actually more people listening to AM/FM radio now than ever before in the history of broadcasting. But I think that's a little surprising to a lot of people, because it's easy to say that radio is going to die or radio is not doing as well because of all the other choices out there. And I want to clarify, so that's not misleading, that more people listen to radio than ever. That is true. What is also true is they're listening shorter periods of time than they used to listen. But again, that makes sense because there's so many choices. But basically, I think there's an old marketing term called that says a rising tide lifts all ships. And I think that's happening with radio. There's so much audio usage with all the different ways you can do that these days. I think radio is benefiting from that.
WASU, like all other radio stations, with the digital age coming in, we've had to change up. Radio will never die, but we have to adapt. We now have to be on top of our social media. We have to rely on the internet a lot more. So if you're not keeping up with that social aspect online, your radio station's going to die, because how else are we going to reach the viewer? So that's pretty much been the biggest change that we've had.
And I think it is really awesome how it's changing, and I think it's really allowing us to listen to our people who want to listen and hear what they want and be able to connect with them on a more personal note.
Overall, the most important service WASU provides is not to its listeners, but to the students that run the radio station.
I've gotten a lot of opportunities to go to conferences. 2 weeks ago, I was in Nashville meeting Ryan Seacrest, for example. We get to go out, learn from people that have been in the industry for so long, and we get to take that knowledge back to our station and make us a better station. But it really helps us prepare for the real world, because college radio is fun, but we can't do it forever. When we graduate, they kind of kick us out of here. So,
one of the things that we're really kind of blessed with here is we get to be treated like a professional radio station, even though we're a college radio station. So, our work ethic, the opportunities we get with the equipment we have, and the experience we get on air, and the freedom we get to kind of just be creative and be able to connect how we want to with community really sets us apart.
It's nice to have extensive education.
WASU is a college radio station thriving in an age in which radio has more competition than ever before. On top of all this, they are providing students with meaningful experiences in broadcasting.
I have wanted to be a part of the radio industry since I was literally 12 years old.
I joined up. I love music. Music has always been a major part of my life, and to come in and get to play music every day, talk about the music, talk about the bands, get to go to all these free concerts, meet all these cool people, and get paid for it, I can't beat that.